5020 No Death Coin is a challenge in Ultimate Custom Night where you set all 50 animatronics to their maximum difficulty and survive until 6 AM without using the Death Coin to disable anyone. This was a huge step up in difficulty from regular 5020. It took me 6 hours of practice and over 20 hours of attempts to finally beat it. On paper, the challenge doesn't sound so bad. Without a Death Coin, the only new threat to deal with should be Funtime Foxy. He's the one most players choose to Death Coin in regular 5020. However, Funtime Foxy's existence causes a ripple effect, which totally reworks the strategy of the game. Funtime Foxy needs us to watch his showtime on specific hour intervals that are different every night. Viewing his camera requires leaving camera 2, immediately enabling the characters that are typically stored there in 5020 runs, namely Rockstar Chica and the 3 plushie animatronics. Rockstar Chica is a pain, needing her wet floor sign to be moved whenever the cameras are used. The plushie animatronics pose a much larger threat. We'll need to buy 2 plushies during the night to survive them, which means farming 40 coins by 3 AM and spending lots of time in the cameras. Spending all this time in the cameras turns 2 of 5020's most notorious animatronics into much bigger threats. Those threats are called Toy Freddy and Foxy. Toy Freddy has a 1 in 10 chance to kill you every half second that you're in the cameras after he game overs about 30 seconds into the night, making him the most annoying character for this challenge. With all the time spent in the cameras during No Death Coin, only about a third of runs are lucky enough to survive Toy Freddy, unless you're using much more advanced strategies. I'm not an expert in the FNAF lore, but it's my personal game theory that Toy Freddy should be crushed with an anvil. Foxy is a lot more complicated, but essentially, he gets closer to killing you every time you use the cameras, and depending on your RNG, can make a run unwinnable. Since we're spending so much time in the cameras, we'll be using the heater a lot to try and push back Orville and Nedbear, who are usually waiting for us to pull up the cameras so they can kill us. However, the heater never guarantees that they'll be pushed away, and if luck isn't on your side, you're going back to 12 AM. The plushies are also ridiculously expensive, costing 20 coins each, meaning that we can't afford to pay Rockstar Freddy anymore. We need to use even more of a heater to glitch him out. With 3 characters making us use the heater so much, it's no surprise that Jacko Chica becomes a nightmare. No pun intended. No Death Coin has you balancing your coins, heat, and power, requiring way more brain power than regular 5020. Many characters who are normally ignored in regular 5020 become super villains without the Death Coin. This would make for a much more fun challenge if it wasn't for...
Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Tactical nuke incoming!
Seriously though, I found this challenge to be painfully unfun, knowing that whenever I started an attempt, it was probably unwinnable due to luck out of my control. Now, that's not to say that I didn't have my fair share of skill-based deaths though. Well, I think I've complained enough about how much I hate this challenge. Here's my full completion. Sadly, I had my mic off, so you won't be able to hear my reaction to beating it. This is the most time that I've ever spent on a single gaming challenge. I beat the entirety of Dark Souls 3 at level 1 in less time than it took me to beat 50/20 no death coin. But unlike Dark Souls 3, whose diverse world and massive cast of bosses made every session feel unique, all 26 hours of playing no death coin were identically miserable. I'll probably be taking a brief break from FNAF challenges, but I do have some plans for the future. I want to try a UCN Deluxe and also Eliza P level 1 run. I'll stream these challenges on my Twitch, which is linked in the description. I'd also really appreciate it if you guys subscribed, as it's a goal of mine to make this number really big. Well, until the next video, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.